7:30 now, taking a live look from the mobile storm tracker this morning. It's another smoky morning across the inland Northwest. Up ahead, how it will impact your day.
Schools across our area are canceling in-person learning due to the air quality. Live updates on which schools are asking students to stay home.
53 degrees right now, and it is so smoky outside. We're talking about when that smoke will finally clear and how that can impact your weekend.
Community water fluoridation is imperative to improving the health of our community.
The City Council took a step towards water fluoridation last night. However, they're slowing down the process.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Jen York. This morning we are checking on the air quality across the inland Northwest. This morning in Spokane, we're in the hazardous range, but this morning we are taking a side-by-side comparison this morning of Lake Coeur d'Alene. You can see what it looked like yesterday versus this morning. Not a lot of difference there. So coming up this morning, we'll check on the air quality across the rest of eastern Washington and North Idaho.
Yeah, we're also checking the air quality around our area. You can see here that Coeur d'Alene is the slightly brighter purple area. This morning, the air quality index is at 216, which is in the very unhealthy AQI category. Spokane Valley is also in the very unhealthy category with an air quality index of 349. And Kellogg is sitting at 213. Again, very unhealthy air quality. You can see that in the purple colored area.
Now, Cheney is at 349. That is hazardous. You can see that in the deep maroon color there on your screen. Further south, Pullman is listed at 159. That is in the unhealthy range. Lewiston at 216. That is considered very unhealthy. And this morning, we're tracking school closures. The air is just so unhealthy. Many schools are closing for the day. Some districts are moving forward with online-only classes. Others are just canceling outright.
Yeah, we have live updates scrolling at the bottom of your screen there. You can also text the word closures to 509-448-2000 for the latest school closures and delays. Yeah, just all around bad all across the inland Northwest today, and really in the region in Idaho and Oregon. They're seeing a lot of bad air quality as well.
And we've reached the hazardous stage before a couple years ago, and we had a couple big complex fires, Tim, but boy, nothing to this extent that I can remember since living here.
Yeah, this is probably, and you know, you and I both grew up in Washington State, so this is probably the worst we've ever seen, at least.
It is pretty bad. I mean, yeah, I've lived in eastern Washington my whole life, and I've never seen it this bad. But of course, that's something we are continuing to track throughout the morning. Of course, we all want to know, when will this smoke go away? We might have an answer. Let's check in with Dana Marie McNichol this morning for a look outside.
When the smoke will go away, we're looking at more towards the end of the week, but I think we'll just take it in chunks. When are we seeing it improving? Well, yesterday, this time, we were seeing hazardous air quality, but we were at a 418 air quality index, so it is reducing just a little bit. Of course, we still are in the hazardous range, and that's very unhealthy for some groups and most groups, so avoid any activity outside. So here are the wildfires that are burning in the area. You can see the purple air quality. That's unhealthy. Now, although conditions should begin to improve, there's a passage of a weak frontal system. There's poor ventilation from limited air movement. We're not really seeing a lot of winds, so combined with that and the smoke that keeps pumping into our area, that's why we're not really seeing that smoke go away throughout the rest of the week. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Taking a look at what we're seeing, a high of 78 at 4 p.m. If it wasn't for all that smoke and haze out there, we would have a clear, beautiful day, but some of that sun is going to start to peek out. Your 3-day forecast is all smoke. We're really not going to see any relief until Friday. We're going to see a weather system come in with rain on Friday and Saturday, so we're going to dive deeper into that and what that can mean for your weekend, as well as the winds and visibility that is pretty low right now in our area. Tim?
Yeah, Dana Marie, thank you. Well, we all want some fresh air, right? Well, we actually looked into it and calculated what you would actually have to do and how far you would have to drive to get that fresh air, and found out even 6 hours away, you could find some moderate air quality. Check this out. The Air Now interactive map shows you can't even get moderate air quality until at least Great Falls, Montana. But even there, the air isn't considered fully safe. To get fresh air, you would have to drive 8 hours away to Southwest, to Pocatello, Idaho, or even further away to Utah. As of right now, all of Washington, Idaho, Oregon, and Montana show at least a moderate level of smoke in the area. Now, you can't even go to Canada to escape the smoke.
Oh, and that is a hefty drive if you're looking for some clean air. Well, this morning we are asking, what does it look like where you live? You're often our eyes and ears out there, and some of you have already sent in pictures. You can see them there on your screen from Cusick, Medical Lake, just smoke all around. Taking a look at the airport there from the 13th. Oh, it just looks like a hazy mess. But let us know what it looks like this morning where you live. You can text us your photos at 509-448-2000. And this morning, the smoke could cause some visibility issues on the roads. Nicole Hernandez is joining us live from the mobile storm tracker this morning. Nicole, what does it look like?
Yeah, Jen, so right now we are driving through the South Hill area, and that haze is really still sticking around, so I'll go ahead and show you. Right now we are behind the Petco, Safeway kind of area, right in between, right near Goodwill up here on the South Hill. And it really just, this haze has been sticking around. I want to give you a look. It's really hard to see in this camera here just because of how wide the GoPro shot is that you're looking at. But the sun right now is peeking through just this bright red color, and that is because of that haze right now. So if you are driving around, make sure that you realize that visibility can be a little bit less, so make sure to keep your headlights on. That's really what's been poking through this haze right now for visibility wise. Also, if you are traveling this today at all, make sure you know that all Alaska flights are canceled. So if you're flying this today and you're flying Alaska, those are canceled until 3 p.m. So they'll be delayed today. If you're flying American Airlines, flying from Seattle, flying to Seattle or Los Angeles, you are going to have your flight canceled. But if you're flying to Dallas, Fort Worth, or Phoenix through American, you are still good to go. As for the other flights, Delta and United and Southwest are all still good to go. Those all say they are scheduled on the Spokane Airport website. But again, if you are just getting out of the house, whether you're going to travel, whether you're going to work, or whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you limit your time outside. Try to limit your time in the car, because as much as we try to keep that smoke out of the car, it's impossible to completely keep the smoke out of your car. But to try to help that, make sure that you are keeping your car on recirculate and keeping your windows up, and again, keep those headlights on for visibility. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Oh, boy, Nicole, just looking at this shot, it makes me think of when it's early winter, you know, February, March. It looks like it's overcast and gloomy out, but it's just all wildfire smoke. All right, well, we'll get back to Nicole. Someone out there resonates with me, right? All right, 7:38 now. Well, still ahead, how Spokane families in need can get close to $400 for help with groceries this year.
And we're taking a look at weather, and soon we'll take a look at some of the smoke that's in our area. Here's our satellite radar. You can see it's just hanging out over Spokane a little bit north. We're looking at when we're going to clear up for the weekend, as well as chance for rain. That's all coming up.
Trust Precision Garage Door when it comes to repairing or replacing your home's garage doors. When your door breaks, call Precision for same-day service. And now through Wednesday, get a free service call with any repair or our AMAR door bundle for just $15.99.